Welcome everyone to Cisco's Virtual Kitchen. You know what? I'm excited to show this guy because he's been traveling around Europe and all over the world, eating food, and we haven't had him back on the show in a while. So we'll welcome back this legend, Chef. Welcome back.
Thank you, Jay. Yes, you know what? Something about Europe at Christmas time, the Christmas markets is unbelievable. And then India, my God, the food, the culture, the smells, the sounds. It's chaos, but it's absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for having me back, Jay. And today we're going to be talking about mayonnaise. This stuff is gold, and it literally goes on everywhere. So I'm going to show you a couple of fun, unconventional ways of using mayonnaise. So I'm going to take it back to you, Jay, and let's go run the intro.
All right. Well, you know what? We're going to run just a quick commercial. Then we'll come back. You've been gone so long, we've changed stuff up a little bit. So we're going to come back after this, Chef. You know what? First of all, I'm excited about this because I don't know what you guys are going to come up with mayonnaise. Like, I just put it on a sandwich. Are you just going to make sandwiches through this whole thing?
No. Actually, to be honest with you, sandwiches is the last part that we're going to do here. And it's not even the biggest part of this one. We're going to do a little bit of baking. So as soon as you get back, I'm going to show you how to use mayonnaise in your baking recipes.
That's awesome. All right, we'll be right back after this.
Imagine both your front and back of house teams are so well trained that they're executing flawlessly. Your front of house is doubling your sales, boosting repeat business, and creating 5-star dining experiences, while your back of house is consistently preparing each dish to perfection, on time and to spec. Having a restaurant this dialed takes a unique training system. That's where Serve comes in. Serve means study restaurant variety, and it is a powerful, mobile training system, custom built to meet the needs of your restaurant. Serve will up-level your team's knowledge and skills, maximize your profits, and create experiences guests will rave about. Serve is the key to unlocking your restaurant's hidden potential, and will prove that the more your team is able to learn, the more your restaurant will earn. It's Serve, and it's a game changer. Ready to serve? Get started at servenow.com.
All right, Chef, we're back.
All right, Jay. So the first thing I'm going to do is a delicious 5-ingredient banana bread. So I'll show you what it's going to look like.
Banana bread and mayo?
Banana bread and mayo. Because mayonnaise, think about it. When you're doing recipes, it's always asking for a little bit of fat or oil and eggs. What is mayonnaise? Mayonnaise is just a mix of fat and oil emulsified with a little bit of vinegar, which is absolutely delicious and goes on everything. So when you make a mayonnaise and you use a mayonnaise in a bread, and here I'll show you the insides of this, and it absolutely looks amazing. It actually makes it a little bit moister and more fluffier. And this one I added some chocolate chips and walnuts, but this is again a perfectly cooked up banana bread that's been done with mayonnaise. So I'm gonna do the recipe right here for you guys. I'm gonna show you how easy. And I know the influencer last week did a spot on a Renee's aioli, which we're going to talk about a little later. He made biscuits, but you can make pancakes, biscuits, chocolate cake, red velvet cake, whatever you want. The mayonnaise just makes everything a little bit more fluffier and moist. So here we got a little KitchenAid. I'm going to run it really quickly because I know, Jay, we don't like the sounds of a KitchenAid. So we got 1 egg. We literally got 1 cup of sugar. We got literally 3 bananas that are mashed. We got those bananas that need to be used up. And I'm going to whip that up quickly. As easy as this. It's on high. Get that going. And then once I get it nice and fluffy and stuff like that, I'm going to turn it off. Now, I'm literally going to add the mayonnaise. So this is 1.5 cups of mayonnaise. Again, this gives you a little bit more of that egg content, a little bit of that fat. I'm going to mix it right into there. I'm going to do flour. This is 1.5 cups of flour. Just mix that up very quickly. And then right at the end, just to fluff it up, I got a mixture of baking soda, baking powder, a little bit of salt. Going to add that in there. And of course, some chocolate chips and some walnuts. This is, of course, always optional. But you know what? When you're making banana bread, you always need some kind of pecan, walnuts, chocolate chips. And you always put about a cup worth of both. but you can be a little bit more deliberate with it. So have some fun. And there we go. And that's it. You don't want to whip it too long because then what you're doing is you're overworking. You're making it a little bit tough. And here's a nice, beautiful mixture right there. And this was literally 5 ingredients. In this case, using mayonnaise, I used our Miracle Whip. Our Miracle Whip, what I love about our Miracle Whip, it has a beautiful tang and a sweetness to it that kind of really lends itself. I'm just going to pour this into a pre-buttered and floured sheet pan. And, there we go. What I'm going to do, top it a little bit with my little bit more walnuts, a little bit more chocolate chips. That's it. There we go. How amazing does that look? And that's going to go in the oven for 350 for about an hour. Sometimes depending on your oven, sometimes it's a little less, about 10 minutes, or a little bit more by 10 minutes. Once you put in a clean a skewer and it comes out clean, you know it's done. So I'm going to throw that into my bottom oven. And as I said, this was the banana bread that we sliced into. And let's just slice a nice slice off of this guy. Oh, look at that. Look at that beautiful color. Serve it with a little bit like butter or even cream cheese. And that is absolutely amazing.
Is there a different taste? Is there a little bit of a different taste to it now?
Not at all. I actually made one just to test it out yesterday, and I fed it to the staff in the office, and everyone said, "Oh my God, this is amazing! It's delicious! It's so nice, soft, and moist." Nobody called out that I used mayonnaise. I waited for it all to be eaten, and I said, "Hey, well, we made it with mayo," and everyone's like, "God, get out of here!" So yeah, we had all fun with it.
No idea.
Next, we're going to show you something a little unconventional again. So mayonnaise, utilizing as a base. So cauliflower is huge right now. Chicken, everyone loves roast chicken. You can like give this a nice rub and stuff like that. I'm going to actually use my 2 marinations. So I have a Kraft mayonnaise, which is absolutely delicious, as well as my Heinz mayonnaise. So the Heinz mayonnaise is a European-style mayonnaise. This is a nice full-fat. This is our 16-liter version. We also have a 4-liter pail, as well as 8-liter bags. But again, you get that nice yellow color, so it's that nice egg, full-fat, rich. I'm gonna put a portion into there, and then some of my Kraft Mayo, which is more of a North American style, a little whiter, a little lighter, a little bit more zip to it, but absolutely delicious. So 2 different types of mayos. And what I'm going to do over here is, so I got my mayo, and then I'm going to figure out how do I want to season. So I got a couple different variations here. So I'm going to do the cauliflower, a little bit more of an Indian style. So I got a mixture here of Indian masalas with a little bit of turmeric, a little bit of cumin, coriander. I'm going to mix a little bit of that into there and just whip it up. And you see that gets a nice color already. I'm going to put a little bit of salt in there, gives a little bit of extra seasoning. It kind of helps build a crust as it's cooking along. A little black pepper. And for my chicken, I'm going to go a little bit more exotic. I have this beautiful Berber. Berber is a North African spice, absolutely fragrant. It's a mixture of about like 7, 8 different types of spices. Trying to put this, it's got a nice little smoky essence. Mix a little bit in there. I'm going to put a little bit of fresh lemon into that, a little lemon zest. The oils of the lemon will come through very, very nicely. And I'm going to squeeze a little bit of lemon into this one. So this one you can get really, really creative. I lost my knife for a second.
A little rusty, hey, travel boy.
That's okay. I always know I have my knife near. That's the beautiful part. A little fresh lemon. Beautiful. Put that there. And then I'm going to mix that up. And now what we're going to do here with these mixes, we got a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. And then I'm going to bake these onto the chicken and onto the cauliflower. And I'm going to cook them for about 350 for about a half an hour. The cauliflower needs a little bit less time. But essentially, right before it's done, I just turn it up to about 400 or to broil to give myself a nice little color. And all what you're doing here is you're just basting it nicely. And this kind of clings to the cauliflower. It mixes it nicely, gets all the nooks and crannies. But because, again, think of like when you're basting brioche or bread or anything before you're putting it in the oven. The egg in this will give that nice golden color. And because mayonnaise is mostly fat anyway, it's going to create this nice basting, and it's almost going to give this a crust, a nice crispiness to it. And you don't need a lot. Down the chicken, I got a little bit of the lemon in here. I'm just going to lemon, so it gives you a nice little tang. The salt in the mayonnaise is going to also help crispen up the skin. So you don't need a lot. You just give a nice, deliberate, like, smear or paint. We're going to put this all the way across, which absolutely looks amazing. The skin. And that's it, really, right there. And then I can pop that into the oven. And then within about 45 minutes, this is going to be a beautiful chicken and cauliflower. So now I'm going to stick this into the oven.
What does that do to that crust, Chef?
What did you say, Jay?
What does it do to that crust? There's got to be here we go. Thank God.
Why? Well, what does it do for the chicken? Oh, the chicken, it just helps crispen it right up.
Oh.
It crispens it up. It gives it a glaze. It gives it a nice crunch. And these are ones that I did earlier. Absolutely delicious. They look amazing. I got 2 plates. Now we can garnish them up a little bit. The cauliflower. Look at that color. Beautiful. The chicken. Beautiful.
Oh. What's it smell?
The cauliflower, I'm going to give it a little bit of like hydrated raisins, a little bit more lemon. And I'm going to do a little bit of zest onto there.
You're missing the smell-o-vision here, Jay.
Yeah, does it smell pretty good?
Yes.
I hope so.
Nice. Parsley. Parsley makes everything always better.
Oh, yeah.
And there we go. Nice, beautiful there. The chicken now, you can actually serve it as a nice, beautiful roast chicken, or you can even do more stuff with it and really have some fun with it. Beautiful. And this is a couple ways of using mayonnaise. Also using mayonnaise, like say if you're making like a gremolata or a salmon or a pork chop and you want to do like a crumb, just pull it out after you sear it, do a little bit of mayonnaise, put your breadcrumb, put your gremolata, whatever you want, and it crispens up really nicely. And again, because there's that fat content in there, you're going to get that nice browning, you're going to get that nice richness, and it's going to bake the whole time. You're going to get crunchy, you're going to get moisture, and it's an easy way of doing that. Now, the next part I'm going to show you is grilled cheese. Oh, commercial. I heard we got a commercial. Let's do it.
All right, here we go. We'll be right back.
Cisco Classic High Performance Nitrile Gloves. Cisco Classic High Performance Nitrile Gloves are great for back of the house tasks such as chopping and slicing, working around moderate heat, or customer facing operations. They offer an elegant look and superior protection for any culinary application where touch dexterity, cut protection, and presentation are key. Cisco Classic High Performance Nitrile Gloves have superb tensile strength plus a flexible form-fitting design. They are an ideal barrier protection when working around moderate heat, oil, and chemicals. They can be used for cleaning and sanitizing in the front or back of the house. They're available in black and cobalt blue for any HACCP programs. They are great for detail-oriented tasks and are compliant with all FDA regulations for safe food contact. Nitrile gloves offer the right protection for the wearer when performing precision tasks that require long wear and a fitted grip. Cisco Classic High Performance Nitrile Gloves are available for order today. See your local Cisco representative for more information.
All right, chef.
All right, we're back. Next, we're going to make some grilled cheese and some burgers. So I just got these beautiful burgers with their Kraft extra cheddar on here. We're going to throw these on. These are not my main attraction. A little bit, but it's about like how would you do grilled cheese? You normally always spread a little bit of butter on it. I'm going to show you, okay, you don't need to spread butter on the outside. Again, mayonnaise. Whoa! I hear the whoa.
You're gonna do what? You're gonna put that
right on there, nice, even.
You just wrecked the history of grilled cheese sandwiches.
So, literally, what I'm doing here is just spreading it on the outside, the same place. And this is like, we know the cost of butter is getting up there, and the type of thing is like, do you always need to bring in butter if you're a burger joint? No, you don't, type of thing. You have mayonnaise. You're always going to have mayonnaise in the kitchen. It's a burger condiment. So why not? Even on burger buns. Instead of buttering your buns, hey, why not mayo your buns? And then toast them up as well. So these are going to be going on right here, right now. Let me get these into the pan. And I'm going to cheat a little bit because I'm going to get this going here. Let me stir some in the oven, because then the next we're going to make a dip. Yes, a dip using mayonnaise. But here they're going to go going a little bit longer. So I'm going to get this into the oven.
You're putting that in the oven?
And
you're teaching me so much here, chef.
I love it. So here, my favorite dip, and this applies to any dip that you make. You can add whatever your ingredient. The addition of the ingredients is all up to you. But my secret dip recipe is all equal parts. Equal parts of Philadelphia cream cheese, equal parts mayonnaise, and equal parts sour cream. So the filling gives you that rich, that creamy, that cheesy. The sour cream gives you a little bit of the acidity, and it'll give you that tang that really helps to make that light. And you can also use full-fat yogurt if you want. I sometimes use yogurt and sour cream very interchangeably, and then I add mayo. And in this case, I'm not just doing mayonnaise, but I'm going to be doing a Renee's roasted garlic aioli. So what I love about this roasted garlic, jalapeno lime aioli. What I love about this, it's got nice jalapeno, it's got nice lime. So I'm making a queso dip. So cream cheese to give me my creaminess, sour cream to lift that all up, and then the jalapeno lime aioli, it's just going to tie it all together. You cut the corner. So I have about a cup worth of cream cheese already pre-melted. You just need to get the cream cheese a little bit soft. That works out a little bit easier. I got my sour cream, which I'm going to have right here being added. Now I'm going to add, in this case, some de-seeded jalapeno. You can leave in the seeds if you want. The seeds just make it a little bit spicier. I tend to, when I make it for people, always remove the seeds. Just because a lot of people don't like it that spicy. They like jalapeno. They just don't like that insanity of how hot it can be. And now, all I'm doing, and it's right now it's on medium heat. I just warm the cream cheese. The mayonnaise is going to give that creamy, that velvety, that delicious, that unctuousness that you're going to like in that. And then right when it's the point where I want it, I'm going to add cheese. Shredded cheese, you always add it right at the very end, because if you heat up cheese too much, it gets a little bit grainy. But all you want to do is you want to melt that down. And this is a habanero jack cheese. So this has always produced an excellent queso dip. Got there. Beautiful. Warm that up a little bit more. And
that's it.
Look at how beautiful that looks already. I'm gonna add some nice warm bread. Beautiful warm bread, some tortillas, and even some salsa on the side. But there we go. And then we got a little bit of shishito action here. So here I got some nice blistered shishitos. Absolutely amazing. And there we go, a beautiful, nice queso fondita dip. Again, equal parts Philly, mayonnaise. In this case, we use the Renee's jalapeno lime aioli, sour cream, your favorite inclusions, and a voila. Great for a little game day dip or an appetizer. I'm gonna go grab our grilled cheese, because then we'll have a nice browning on that by now. All right, let's go check that out.
Let's look at this, because I've never seen grilled cheese made that way.
It needs a little longer.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
But yeah, essentially what we want here is always just like a grilled cheese. You want the pan on long enough to be able to you're getting that nice browning all around the edges. And we're gonna add it in one moment. You know what? While our grilled cheese is still cooking here, getting a nice browning, I'm gonna make a coleslaw very easily. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit more of the coleslaw. We have some mayonnaise. So once again, I'm going to use our Kraft. I'm going to make a little bit of a fun mixture. I'm going to do a gochujang mayo. I'm going to add a little gochujang into this. Gochujang is on fire right now. Add a little bit of rice wine vinegar. A little bit of sweetness. And a little bit, you know what we're going to do? We'll mix it together. And a nice beautiful gochujang coming together. I'm going to make the gochujang smaller. Let's check this. Oh yes, it's coming along.
Wow. So which one was that again, Chef?
This is a gochujang mayo or slaw. This is what I'm going to put onto our burger. So I'm just going to let that sit for a little bit. And I'm going to do one more variation, a paneer, to an ode to India when I was visiting India. So this is going to be a lot of fun as well. All right, so we got our slaw, which we're going to use in a moment. Okay, get rid of that. All right, so we got our nice baguette, which is over here. We have paneer. Paneer is a cheese that they absolutely love in India. We got our Richardson butter chicken. And all I'm going to do here is mayonnaise. Mayonnaise again. We're going to use the Kraft. You know what? Let's keep in the way of veg. So we have our beautiful Heinz vegan mayonnaise. Mm-hmm. I'm going to add equal parts. So there's no egg in this whatsoever. So it's fully vegan mayo. Comes in a 1-liter pouch. Absolutely delicious. We're going to mix it with our Richardson butter chicken sauce. There is no protein in here. Absolutely delicious. Okay, absolutely delicious. We're going to mix this together. And you'll see that nice butter chicken. It's just going to get pulled up. So now you're creating more of an ethnic mayo. Now I'm going to add it to the paneer. I'm going to add a little bit more Indian masala to that to give it a little bit more flavor. Beautiful. Mix it up. And this way the paneer is taking all that nice flavor. Put a little parsley. I'm going to use a little bit of basil in this. Mm-hmm. And we're just going to make a paneer baguette.
That's it.
That's it. You don't need to cook it. It's almost like kind of a halloumi type of cheese.
Yeah.
Absolutely delicious. Going to put a little. You can put a little bit of fresh mint in here, but I'm going to do a little bit of fresh basil. You can put a little bit more And there we go. Look at how delicious that looks. And absolutely amazing. So there we got a paneer wrap. So you can be real creative. And there we go. Now I'm happy with this. I got my burger. I got my roll. So, look at this already, Jay. Look at that browning on that bun.
Yeah.
And that's mayonnaise. You don't need butter.
That's crazy, dude.
So again, these are always in the kitchen. And even the grilled cheese. Look what the color on that grilled cheese.
Nice.
And it looks, you swear to God, you would never know that you never use any butter. It's so rich. It's still full fat. It's still amazing. I cut that in half. Get the burger going. Crunch on that. Beautiful. Gonna put the burger. The Gogu Chang slaw.
Gogu Chang slaw. I like that, Chef.
So very little bit of. There we go over here. The grilled cheese here. The queso dip here. Cauliflower. And chicken. And here we go. We have a whole selection of mayonnaise creations that are not all sandwiches, because everyone knows mayonnaise goes on a sandwich, but you can use it in a queso dip. You can use it in a slaw. You can use it on an ethnic build with a little bit of butter chicken. You can use it on a glaze for like cauliflower, meat. The possibilities are endless. And even you could use it in an application as simple as banana bread. So a lot of fun with mayonnaise. If you guys want more recipes and more tips, we have a new food service website called kraftfoodservice.ca. Please subscribe. There's tons of recipes. We'll send you information, new products, everything that's coming down the pipeline. Thank you for joining us today, and this is our mayonnaise creation.
That's awesome, Chef. Well, thanks again, Chef. And like Chef said, there's the website right there on the screen. And Chef, I don't know what to say, man. I'm first of all baffled. You just taught me a whole bunch of ideas.
Hey, you know what? It's just like everyone has tons of mayonnaise in their kitchen, right? So like, how do you use it a little bit differently, right? And when you look at what is a breakdown of what mayonnaise, it's just eggs and oil. Those are the two major components. How can you utilize that in other recipes that are non-traditional than just in a BLT sandwich?
Awesome. I think it's like you said, butter and all that stuff. It's very high in price. And I always find your products are very stable. So in the pricing points, this is awesome. I love it. I love it, Chef. Well done.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Jay, for having us. And we're looking forward to the next SVK, which will be doing dressings and vinaigrettes. And yeah, like I said, join us, subscribe to kraftfoodservice.ca, and we'll see you guys next time.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Chef. Thanks so much. See you guys.
Bye, everyone.
Like